The Biopreferred program has two parts to it. The first is a mandatory procurement program whereby we designate products of federal procurement. These are bio-based products made from agricultural materials. That's number one. And number two, we're going to have very shortly this year a label, a consumer label, USDA certified bio-based product. So that's what the program is all about. Bio-based product, of course, is something that's made from agricultural, forestry, or marine materials. And we designate products based on content, that is, how much new carbon is in a product. We basically look at products, a suite of products, if you will, and decide what in that particular suite of products would be a minimum bio-based content to be designated for federal procurement. We designate products based on their bio-based content, and we do use a scientific method to determine what the new carbon content is. And it's different for each and every type of product or category of product that we designate. So we look at individual groupings of products and designate them that way. There's a lot of reasons for choosing a bio-based product. Let's just take a couple of those. First off, in many instances, we're taking petroleum out of the marketplace. We're replacing with a bio-based product, a petroleum-based product, if you will. So it's good for energy security. It's renewable, it's sustainable, and we think it's good for the environment because you're putting new carbon in and it's at least carbon neutral. So when a plant grows, it takes carbon dioxide out of the environment, fixes that carbon, and so at worst, you're maintaining, if you will, the carbon cycle right where it is. You're not using stored carbon like in a petroleum and releasing that into the atmosphere. So it's good environmentally, it's good economically, and it creates jobs in rural communities. At this morning's session here at the conference, we heard a discussion about some of the products that are out there, and there was a lot of discussion about biopolymers. And a biopolymer is there's a number of companies that are making products that are agricultural based, if you will, that replace petroleum-based plastics. So that's one of the fastest growing areas we see in the United States and worldwide today is the replacement of petroleum-based polymers with bio-based polymers. That's one of the things. Lubricants, functional fluids, a lot of construction products out there. You name it, there's a lot of things that we can make using bio-based materials. This is not a new idea. Prior to petroleum coming onto the scene, when it was discovered up in Pennsylvania many years ago, like 200 years ago, we had a bio-based economy. We got everything we used in our industrial processes, whether it was inks or dyes or coatings or paints or whatnot, were naturally occurring, if you will. We got them from the earth. We were not taking petroleum and cracking it and making the many things that we're making with petroleum right now. So we're really going back to the future, if you will. It's a resurgence of an idea that it's hundreds of years old. We hope that what we're doing will help create a market for some of these products that are emerging from the companies that are represented here at the World Congress. I mean, that's our idea, to develop new businesses, to create new jobs, new economic opportunities using renewable products.